Just takes over. Let's see this rotation. Hyde
might be in trouble. Do have Dream Coil. They're actually going to skip Hyde for now. No, he goes up north a little bit. Now drops the Dream Coil. Question is he willing to hold on to snapping it or try to run? I think he knows he's dead anyway, and Yopaj will get first.
Gonna try to collapse on a mid lane. They should be careful. Good positioning from Play Hard. Like, he knows something is up. Possibly breaks the smoke.
Early with the Spike Carapace, misses the Impale, and now the Primal Roar comes in. Makoto coming over, and the damage is just so quick on a Play Hard.
Now there's smoke. Vendetta is also up.
Maybe they can use the Vendetta, find something. They'll go after this Abaddon. Kizzcute trying to run, pops the borrowed time. He's rooted up. They should have the damage to get an easy one. Yopaj gets credit for that.
Medallion, the Solar Crest, new Solar Crest is just one of the best, definitely like top 2 items, if not the best item in the game right now, because the build-up is so good. Bottom lane, they're trying to make a move. Roar available.
BZ getting chased. Primal Roar comes out into Bill. The look over as he is just free to run. They've slowed up Play Hard enough where he needs to actually go the other way. The shockwave hit from this Satyr, and they've got a finger from Hyde to finish him off. So Play Hard goes down. They'll go after the Enchantress. Makoto there with him. The Meld Strike, the Dream Coil out onto 2. Shockwave hits onto the Enchantress. They got the Earth Splitter coming through, but it's just not enough damage. They cannot kill Makoto. He's soaking up a lot of it. John Newell was going to be the second one to fall into Obi Neon. He's still on the run. They'll finally use that Stone Gaze. Turning to Stone is Kizzcute. Yopaj trying to really mess with the team on the backlines as FBZ sits under half health, but Yopaj just doesn't have enough to get the kill there onto the Beastmaster, who is the one they went after originally. Yopaj, not a lot of mana. Play Hard back into the fight. He already died once in this engagement. Meld Strike misses with the phase shift used by Yopaj. He's got no mana to work with. The stun does land, but it's not going to do anything. They'll get the kill into Yopaj. They've got the trap to slow down Play Hard as well as Natsumi. And the Meld Strike, the Sideways are hitting on a 3. They've got the stun on the Medusa. No more mana. Natsumi is now gone. They have lost 4 heroes, and they still can't kill Kizzcute. He finally drops to the Bill, but now the stun, that might keep the Enchantress alive. Maybe even get a kill on a Dream Cell, but it's not looking likely as the Soul Assumption comes through. Makoto gets the kill onto the Enchantress. That is 5 kills right now for Boom, looking for a 6. I mean, they might even get 7 with Play Hard sticking around, but Makoto finally without the refraction. They've got the sweep as well as the Impale. Can they get the kill onto the TA? Yes, they can. They'll look the other way as it's back and forth as they try to straddle for position. They look over at Dream Cell, who's sitting with a little bit of health left, and they will finally kill off the Visage. Primal Roar gets used, but it looks like it's just a run. Hyde comes in with a 2-man stun. I mean, he used Finger at the beginning of this fight, and it's got 70 seconds left before it's up.
Visage birds are gonna hurt a lot. Boom's lineup is very good at taking the Roche Coil.
Dream Coil, Finger. Enchantress is just straight gone.
With the Hex initiation from Lion, potentially Roar. There's also an Orchid. We have no way of dispelling things. We don't have a saving item. There's no Glimmer Cape, no Force Staff yet.
Right.
So just wants to itemize a bit more defensively. Coil.
Dream Coil again, that's going to get snapped. Dream Cell on the run. They found FBZ, but he's got the Primal War, and that's going to be thrown over on the Enchantress, as well as the Orchid coming out from Dream Cell. It's a lot of damage under the Enchantress. Stone Gaze gets used by Natsumi. They'll turn around, throw the Soul Assumption on. They also have the Solar Crest onto the Bill, but they'll look over at Hyde, and they've got the damage to kill off the Lion. So it's finally a first kill and an engagement for Neon. TA thinking about coming in. Re-engaging even though they don't have
buyback from Lion.
Buyback gets used. They've got the silence. They're taking away the mana from this Medusa. They've got the right clicks as well as the control coming out from the familiars of Dream Cell. The Soul Assumption gets thrown into
She's just gonna TP out.
Lion. TP, no stun.
No Hex. Hex was on cooldown. It's only level 1 Hex.
Januel trying to run from Makoto. Goes into the trees, hit by a trap, slowed up under the tower. There was an Earth Splitter out. I mean, that's quick damage coming out from Makoto, but now the right click from the Enchantress. Makoto needs to survive. The Meld Strike comes in and they'll take out Makoto. They look over at Play Hard. Down goes the Nyx Assassin. Yopaj back and gets the silence onto the Visage as well as the Lion. Hyde and Dream Cell need to run. Kizzcute falls. Yopaj trying to catch up ground onto the Visage. They've got the Dream Coil in 10 seconds, so getting away may not be enough. If you try to TP out now, Dream Coil might be up and you might get stopped. Got the silence on both these heroes. Orchid from Dream Cell onto the puck, and they're looking for the coil. They might catch it on both Hyde and Dream Cell, but Dream Cell trying to run. They might not even need the coil. They've got the 2-man stun coming up from the Earth Spike from Hyde.
They need to spread out. This could be big.
Waning Rift misses both. Kizzcute on the run. Illusory Orb over. Maybe looking for FBZ. There's the Dream Coil coming through on a FBZ. Hyde and Kizzcute will rotate in to try and keep alive the Beastmaster. They've also got the Familiars coming from the back lines. Yopaj here with the Primal Roar. Right clicks in from the Familiars as well as the Finger from Hyde. They'll take take out Yopaj, and they've used Stone Gaze. Enchantress, pretty far forward.
Ballsy move there, you know, just deeping right in front of them while the rest of the team is still not there.
They're gonna come around the back. They've got the Dream Coil coming through onto the Visage, but it's not gonna land to the TA. They're gonna snap at Dreamcell, looking like he's dead first. They'll land the sweep onto a couple of these heroes. KSQ pops the borrow time, but they get the kill behind. They're gonna throw the Primal Roar over to Play Hard. It pops the Spike Carapace. That doesn't slow anybody down. KSQ run into the trees, waiting.
Just too much damage like this.
Yopaj gets out of dodge. Primal Roar gets used onto the Enchantress. They're going to go after the Bill. Look to get this
kill.
She's
tanky. She's super tanky.
There's
with
the
that
Earth
solar.
Spike, Dream Coil onto two. FBZ as well as Makoto. They get hit. The Impale follows it up. They haven't broken through Makoto just yet. The damage not going to be enough. The Solar Crest placed onto Makoto as the right click command on to Play Hard. Spike Carapace, that stuns up the TA. They've got the sweep to follow it up. The finger comes out from Hyde. He jumps on forward, but the Earth Splitter's going to come through and get the kill on the Hyde. They look over Makoto. They'll take out the Aegis. They've got themselves the Stone Gaze coming through, and now on the run is Boom. They need to save this TA. Makoto gets the refraction off and trying to get onto the high ground. Finally gets out of sight, but illusory orb is Yopaj going to jump. Doesn't for now. They're chasing on FBZ. They get the cone of the Beastmaster. KSQ, Dreamcell, as well as Makoto need to get out of here. Yopaj with the double kill.
Like, Yopaj needs to be careful. Like, if they catch him before he can get any spells off, could be a bit tricky. Now Medusa with the Paladin Sword. This is a good wraparound.
Oh, good job by Play Hard. But he's going to be spotted. They've got the dust, and the Dream Coil comes through on a hide as well as KSQ. KSQ with the borrow time pop. They have the silence onto the Lion, but Lion standing in the trees trying to stay out of sight. But the sweep plans, and that's going to hit the Lion, who's unable to do anything. They'll find FBZ. They get the kill into the Beastmaster, and that's going to be one down now. A second with KSQ hitting the deck. They find themselves hide. They'll get three. Neon lose nothing, and they were ready. Play Hard.
He switches to MKB. He understands, like, he needs to deal the damage.
Rift, Dream Coil, and the Psychic Headband on a Hyde. That's going to snap it. He's dead very quick. He's got buyback going to use it. They have the Silence as well as the Primal Roar, but the Force Staff back. They've got themselves a Finger as well as the Earth Spike, but it's not going to be enough damage to get the kill to Yopaj and turn this Beastmaster as well as the TA in. A Stone that probably BKB, and Makoto's going to go down with FBZ. They'll get the kills on a 3. Buybacks used by the Lion as well as the Beastmaster. They're trying to defend here and in deep, and maybe in a little too far is Play Hard. Nabil trying to do all he can, but now Soul Assumption comes through on a Natsumi, and it really just doesn't even hurt. It doesn't even tickle. He laughs at the damage that this Dream to Self Visage is doing, and they'll get themselves the top set of racks.
Like, they need to take the fight. I believe it's one of those things where if you let Medusa siege the high ground, you're going to play against the mega creeps, and then, like, you can't bring her down once. How are you going to do it twice? So you'll need to risk it and try to go in.
This is also second Roche, so...
Yeah, it also drops the shard. Medusa can't pick it up. She has a bit too many items at the moment.
Dream Coil gets used. They were trying to replicate. Oh, the sleep! It's on everybody! They're in so much trouble. The Earth Splitter comes in. They're going to get the kill on FBZ. Hyde and KSQ. Dreamcell gone. Everybody dead. Boom, lose the game. And Neon. Wow. Just
that sleep in the end, that was actually a nightmare for Boom. It was a 5-man sleep coming on from the EP. And then you feel like you can burn through those refraction charges. This time around, Beastmaster will get you know, a bit more pressure.
KSQ surviving with the Fairy Fire, but one more shot from Play Hard will get first blood.
And don't build into, like, the spell items to remove the Wild Axe stacks. We've seen in the versus bottom lane. I'll just shut up.
FBZ getting chased. Right click's coming in, and Natsumi with a big smash down on FBZ. Joel will end up dead as a trade. I believe when 2-on-1, sorry, to the Nature's Attendants had that heal, but damage on a Schem. They will get this kill. They've got the Sentry down, and they had more than enough damage to take him out.
If the bottom lane, like, pushes in from Boom, they could make a rotation. They even make a rotation with Mirana. They're
Schem over the Doom,
trying to de-ward, but
that's
a risky move. New Cliff, so I don't think that's gonna get de-warded.
Yeah, I don't know if they expect people to ward there as much. Dream Coil comes out onto 2, KSQ and Makoto. Again, this is a Dream Coil, though, that doesn't net them anything. Arrow, KSQ in deep, de-warding. That's an aggressive posture.
Yeah, position 5s in this game are just, you know, Epi.
A little bit slow. Epicenter, Burrow Strike coming up short. Makoto has the axes. The arrow hits. The Primal Roar is in. They've got the Starstorm right on top of Makoto. They'll get that kill. They'll take out one. The silence on the two. This might stop them from getting a kill here onto the Sand King. Oh, Echo Slam! Deleted.
Not the best execution from OB Neon. Well, sometimes it's much shorter than you think it is. They didn't manage to bring it down bottom lane. They will get
Dreamcell.
probably ulti off the Wraith King.
Dream Coil though, so turn around. Dreamcell, he's getting low. He needs to be careful. Adaptive Strike with the Waning Rift. The silence is there. Yopaj takes out Dreamcell.
But a bit too late. Also, rotation from Puck just says enough. FBZ still has a do, but won't be able to pop it off.
Silence the Illusory Orb, and now they'll even get a +1 on Kescute. FBZ trying to survive, throws out a stun, blinks away. Oh, FBZ, he's gone. You should have seen the look that I just got.
No, I was like, Peacock, you can do better than this. You know, I've heard you. It can be
Dream
better.
Coil, Freezing Field, 3 heroes all on the side of Boom, and Skem will fall, but Hide FBZ and Kescute not too lucky.
They don't need anyone else. They
out.
have Beastmaster. He can take this fight 1 versus 3.
Sanj, so he'll have S and Y, but now he wants to go for the Ags. The question is, does he get the time to get that Ags? Burrow Strike onto 2 Beastmaster as well as the Earthshaker caught. Look at a quick kill onto High, but they have the stun on the play hard, looking to clean up the Mirana. They just don't have the damage. Doom. On the run, turns around. Can he get a Doom out? No, he can't. MBZ, he dies too. Dream Coil comes down onto both Makoto as well as Kescute. And they're both gone. 4 heroes dead on Boom. They cannot get anything off.
Boom is getting outplayed so hard. And the Morphling Shard combination, it's just super... It was super broken.
Burrow Strike, Makoto. Stunned up again. Centaur with the stun. Wraithfire Blast. Stone Lock. Oh, Echo Slam. Fissure comes through. They might trade, but they might not. Oh no! Skip survives. Makoto, Hide. They're both dead on the side of Boom. They get the kill on the well. They have this Spirit Vessel onto the Doom. They get the kill on the Kescute. Wait for him over. I'm not sure the Morphling is going to do enough here to really salvage what's going on because he's been hit with the Dream Coil. Dreamcell trying to survive. The Wraithfire Blast comes in. The arrow's going to land. So they are starting to bring down Dreamcell, who will eventually fall.
They gonna tip him.
Is there.
Like, they gonna tip him after this. He's the one who's going in. Well, Natsumi needs to get out. 1 hero shows up, also known as Beastmaster. You need to stop taking the Roche Coil on him instantly. He is the most damaged.
Makoto. They've got the BKB as well as the Doom that comes out on Yopaj. That might do something here for Boom, but they're going to get the kill on the Makoto as well as Kescute. The Echo Sun's going to be dropped down. They get the kill on the Yopaj. They're going to buy back on Kescute immediately. And Burrow Strike comes through. They get the first life out of the hands of the Wraith King. Play hard trying to run. Dreamcell starting to do a lot of damage. Kescute comes in looking for the slow. The Fissure on a 3. There's the blink in with the Totem. They're turning it around. Freezing Field. Sean well gone. Natsumi might drop as well. He is out of here. Full team wipe for Boom. Here comes the Boom, and then we'll go right into Roche. 40% cleave.
I would not be surprised if that cleave actually works on his attack.
They've got Yopaj. Fissure. Lincoln's popped. Yopaj popped. From that Centaur. And just jumping around. Dreamcell has been dreaming of this moment. Burrow Strike comes in, arrow misses. Doom's going to be used here onto the Wraith King. They get the kill to Makoto, but the BKB popped by FBZ. They've got the Fissure coming through from Dreamcell, and will use that Totem right on top of Scam. They've got the follow-up Fissure, but the Burrow Strike away.
Like, you just don't get value out of this item anymore.
Wraithfire Blast, arrow this time connects. Kescute ends up dead. Blink with the War Stomp onto this Wraith King. Burrow Strike Epicenter, that's massive. Echo Slam is bigger. Absolutely huge. They popped the Aegis. It's still not enough damage though, even with the Echo Slam. The arrows timed perfectly. Burrow Strike, see you later. Dreamcell, 4 gone on Boom.
Wow, man, that Burrow Strike, the Epi, like, he caught him mid-air. Yeah, that was beautiful. Then the Echo Slam comes, which is also really nice, but no real follow-up.
And they've got Makoto. They're going to make a move here. They're going to run right into Neon. And they know where the Sand King is. They've got the Doom. That's out onto the Sand King. They're going to totem in. The Wraith King comes forward, but Natsumi taking a lot of damage. He might be out of position as the rest of OB Neon are trying to help him out. They've got the whip, but it's not going to be in time. They're going to wait for him forward to look for the totem, but it's not going to land with the BKB being popped here by Dreamcell, as well as FBZ. Natsumi pops his own, looks over at Makoto, but the BKB timing from Makoto, it's on point. Fissure comes in from Dreamcell. That's blocking Natsumi away from his team as the Fissure comes through. They've also got the totem. The Echo Slam comes in, and now John well as Play Hard are gone. Freezing Field is down. They've got the Dream Coil onto the Doom, but it's not going to do anything. The Burrow Strike lands onto the Earthshaker. Hyde trying to survive with Yopaj putting out the damage, but they get the kill on Sumi. The look over on the high ground, on the cliff. Can they get anything more from this? Hyde is gone, but in on the cliff is Makoto. John Well dies to Dreamcell. He's got an Ultra Kill. Can they get the Rampage? Can they find Scam? Do you give the shard over?
I guess you give it to Morphling. Arrow? Ooh, barely.
It's Roche. So they're probably going to have to fight this. They've got them available, Primal Roar as well as the Doom. They need to be careful with the BKB. An untouchable. John Well. Ooh, Doom out. That's onto the Mirana. Interesting choice. Axis coming in. Yopaj comes over with the Dream Coil. Now Natsumi with the BKB going after FBZ. FBZ, he's in a lot of trouble as he already uses BKB. That's going to be on cooldown for a minute, so he needs to try and run away with the Epicenter coming up from Scam, but it's not on anybody. FBZ, he ends up dead. He's got buyback. They need to be careful. Freezing Field trying to defend.
You got everything.
They got it all. Kescute, Glimmer Cape, TP attempt, Illusory Orb on him. Kescute, the dust is too late. Adaptive Strike and the Fissure jailed.
They
literally
the
jailed.
V for victory. Look, you can't pass. It's a big item. You can dispel
Makoto
things with it. It's really nice.
Into Natsumi. They've got the Dream Coil. They have the control. They should be able to get the kill here on Makoto, but he does have the cheese, so it's not going to be so easy. Axes maybe opening up some pathing, but Makoto ends up dead, holds the cheese, lets it ferment even longer. He does have buyback, dead for 85 though. I mean, Roche may not even be next on the menu. It could just be the game, depending on where this fight breaks out. Blink forward with the War Stomp. That's going to stun up John Well, but they've got the Burrow Strike as well as the arrow to follow it up. FBZ in trouble. The Fissures come through with the Dream Coil landing on both of them. Morphling as well as the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden snaps it. They're probably going to need a buyback from FBZ. Axe is being thrown forward from Makoto. They've got Dreamcell in a bit of a bad position as well as Kescute. Kescute gone. He's got buyback too. Back onto the high ground.
Like, I didn't know that until like 2 months ago. I've never realized that it was a change. I'm like, yeah, you know, they just respawn, never noticed they get the speed.
Double Fissure, Echo Slam coming through, but Aeon gets procced. So John Well, he's taking a lot of damage, so is the Earthshaker. They're looking over at Dreamcell with the BKB, but he's got that Satanic up with the right hooks coming out on Natsumi. A waveform once, waveform again. That's in a 90-degree angle to try and get out of this one. They're starting to chase. They blink forward on Yopaj. Fissure comes out, but it's not going to land with the phase shift being used.
Also remember, Enchant Totem also doesn't give a true strike anymore. So you might struggle dealing right-click damage while you're inside a Sandstorm.
Primal Roar gets used with the Fissure coming out. The Andisk was procced in the last fight. They'll get the kill there onto Scam.
Doesn't have boots. He's not the...
Ooh, they got the Dream Coil down, and all of a sudden Natsumi comes over. They're trying to do enough damage on the Dreamcell. They'll land the Fissure. They're going to come over with the Totem. The buyback's going to come out from this Sand King. The double waveform to get some distance. They pop the Lincolns onto Yopaj, but the chase is on. They don't have Dream Coil. They don't have that extra control. They'll look over at Kescute. They've got the Illusory Orb as well as the Refire Blast coming out onto this Crystal Maiden. Kescute trying to get away, but won't be able to do so. Fissure's still coming through. Burrow Strike. Scam trying to catch up to the Dire side, unable to do so.
Okay, if he uses a Swift Blink, it has some extra move speed from S and Y, so at least that's okay. But Morphling, he finished the Rapier. Let's see the damage.
Can they get something out of this? They look over. Scam, he needs to be careful because he did buyback. They've got the Primal Roar. The Aeon Disc is no longer going to be available for him. Scam popped the BKB. They go into the trees. They've got the Illusory
Coil in a second.
Dream Coil is up and available. Dreamcell not going in just yet. And he'll use that Stormcrafter to be up in the air for a moment, but Hyde is dead. Axe is coming through. And they're still looking to chase. They look over as they find themselves FBZ, who pops the BKB, but the damage coming in from Natsumi might be too much. He snaps the Dream Coil. He's gone. Both these heroes don't have buyback.
It's been pinged out. Like, they could have potentially picked up one bounty rune, and at this point, he would have enough gold.
Yeah.
Like, they just missed an opportunity, because someone was near the top, the left side of the map, just trying. Maybe they didn't do the math, you know. 48.
Arrow. BKB.
16.
Dreamcell trying to go in on this as they've got the reincarnation out of the hands of Natsumi, but that's only the reincarnation. So Natsumi 30 seconds with Reincarnation on cooldown. They've got themselves the Dream Coil down as well as the facial damage coming out on Makoto. He's got the BKB pop, but it's not going to be enough. KSQ finally buys back. They're going to go with the Epicenter, the Burrow Strike. They look over on the CM, arrow to follow it up. Primal Roar, play hard. He's hit, he's stunned, he's low. Double Aeon Disc gets popped. They've got the Yules up into the air, and the Dream Cell look over at Yopaj, who's trying to finish off these heroes that are sitting inside the web. They get the kill on a play hard, but they've lost themselves the tier 3 as well as the melee racks.
Scan, connect, Radiant know exactly where they are.
They're wrapping around. Moonlight Shadow, they're in Viz. They don't have the vision on this. They've got the Hex and the Blink forward as well as the Burrow Strike is going to come through onto the Earthshaker. Earthshaker in a lot of trouble. They get the kill on a hide. He doesn't have buyback. He's dead for 80 seconds with Freezing Field coming down from KSQ, but that's going to be stopped. Looking over, Dream Coil. Use Dream of Cell, gone! Whoa, Yopaj gets the kill on Natsumi, takes out KSQ. 3 heroes dead. Wraith Fire Blast on the FBZ. It's going to take your head if you're not too careful. Trying to get away, pops the Scorched Earth. Ooh, this is not looking good. Burrow Strike, right clicks, all in. There's the kill. 34k lead.
Is like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna be there stuck for forever. Someone's gonna kill you eventually.
Good Genwell just taking these buildings. Fire Blast comes through onto the Beastmaster. They've got the arrow to follow it up. FBZ goes in. He's got the stun with the BKB being popped. The Morphling as well as the Beastmaster are going to buy back. They use the Primal Roar. Do they have the damage to get the kill on Natsumi? He's getting quite low. So is the Morphling with the Dream Coil down, but he pops that Satanic. They've got the Epicenter right on top of him with the BKB being popped. Echo Slam down. Yopaj is gone. They've got the kill onto the puck, but he's still alive thanks to the axe that's on this Wraith King. Wraith King trying to hit away onto Makoto with the BKB being popped. He's starting to back away. Yopaj dead. Hyde gone. So is FBZ, but they're going to buy back on the Earthshaker. They've got the Burrow Strike as well as the Spirit Vessel on the Dream Cell. Can they get the kill on the Morphling? He's going to wait for him away and will survive for now. They bought back on Yopaj, so if they can get the kill on the puck, maybe that backs him up a little bit. Hyde takes out Scam. He doesn't have buyback. He's dead for 2 minutes. They'll use the Moonlight Shadow to try and run away.
Like a better refresher carrier than him.
We need to go for this. They can't let this go.
It's going down so quickly. This Bloodthorn.
Dream Cell on the high ground. They've got the Fissure coming out from Hyde. That hits onto 2. They've also got the Totem Waveform back from Dream Cell. Wraith Fire Blast is going to be avoided by KSQ, who's trying to run
First
the
coil.
They've got themselves a Dream Coil that's down onto Dream Cell with the Adaptive Strike hitting as well as the Primal Roar. They have the control coming out onto the Wraith King, the Freezing Field coming through as well as the Fissure. Now the Totem, it's on a 3, but Dream Cell's taking a lot of damage. The Dream Coil is down. They've got the Sense of Silence. They'll get the kill onto the Morphling, and this should seal it up for Neon as they have taken out 3, though. Look to just break on through to the other side here.
Yeah, without Morphling, they just... Another one.
Dream Coil. Snaps, Hyde. Well, Snap, Crackle, and Pop go him and Makoto. They're all dead. Team White there for Neon, and they'll take the series 2-0.
Neon, they looked really good in the first season. They looked really good in the major, even with a standing, changing the roles.